Good morning, students. Your first term examination is going to be held in this month by 10th of September. So, what type of questions will come in the paper? I am going to discuss that. 25 questions will come in the math paper. MCQ type questions will come. One question is given. There will be four options of that question. You have to choose the select answer. So number of questions will be 25 and timing will be 45 minutes. Within 45 minutes you have to attempt 25 questions. So how you will revise the MCQ type questions? So I am going to revise in this video the simultaneous linear equation. What type of questions you have to revise from this chapter? I am going to tell that one. So firstly see the chapter simultaneous linear equations. I have taken here three questions. Sum of two natural number is 42 and their difference is 12. We have to find the numbers. Sum of two natural number is 42. Their difference is 12. We have to find those natural numbers. So how we can solve it? We can solve, let two natural number be x and y. We will suppose let two natural number be x and y. So according to question, sum of two natural number means x plus y is 42 and their difference is 12. So we can write x minus y is equal to 12. Add it, plus y minus y cancel, 2x will be 2 to 4, 5 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. So what will be x? 54 by 2, 27. So value of x will come 27. We will put this value of x in equation number 1. So 27 plus y is equal to 42. Y is equal to 42 minus 27. 12 minus 7, 5. 3 minus 2, 1. So two natural numbers will be 27 and 15. And see where is 27 and 15. So the second one is correct answer. But without solving it, you can tell the correct answer with the help of the options. If you will solve it, it will take time and time is less. So how we will do it? With the help of option, you can check it. Sum of two natural number 42, difference is 12. So check here. These two natural numbers are given. 30 plus 12, it will come 42. But their difference 30 minus 12, it will not come 12, it will come 18. It means it is not correct. See this one, 27 plus 15, 42. Check the difference. 7 minus 5, 2, 2 minus 1, 1, 12. So difference is 12 and sum is 42. It means second option is correct. So without solving, with the help of the options, you can tell the correct answer. If you will solve it properly, it will take time and time is less. So I think it is clear to you. First question, how we will do? See the second one. A plus b is given 8, a minus b is given 6. We have to find the product of a and b. A plus b 8, a minus b 6. So either find a and b, then multiply it. You can get ab. Or one formula is there. 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. A plus b is what? 8. So we can write 8 square minus a minus b 6. 6 square. 64 minus 36. 14 minus 6, 8. 5 minus 3, 2, 28. 4ab 28. What will be ab? 7. So what is 7? This one is the correct answer. So using this formula, we can find ab. Or you can solve both the equation. A plus b is equal to 8. A minus b is equal to 6. So add it. 2a is equal to a plus a 2a. 8 plus 6 14. What will be a? 2 7 are 14 7. Put a here 7. 7 plus b is equal to 8. B will be 8 minus 7. Means 1. So A is 7, B is 1. We have to find AB. So 7 into 1. AB is equal to 7 into 1, 7. So we can select the correct option. See the next question. If x is equal to 15, y is equal to k is a solution of the equation this. Solution x is equal to 15, y is equal to k is solution of this equation. It means it will satisfy this equation. We have to find k, means in place of x we will put 15, in place of y we will put k and solve for k. So 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. What are solution? X is equal to 15 and y is equal to k. So put x is equal to 15. 3 into 15 minus 4 into k plus 7 is equal to 0. 53 is 45 plus 7 transpose 4k that side. Add it 52 4k. What will be k? 52 by 4 13. So k will be 13. So second one is correct, 13. So x and y are solution, so it will satisfy the equation. So put the values of x and y in the equation and solve it. So 3 questions I have taken. See some more questions, some more problems. An equation x plus y is equal to 8 has how many solutions? An equation, a single equation in two variable, single equation, linear equation in two variable, x plus y is equal to 8. How many solutions are there? So x plus y is equal to 8 has infinite solution, because y is equal to what? 8 minus x. If x is equal to 1, y will be 8 minus 1, means 7. So 1 and 7 will be solution. X is equal to 2, y will be 8 minus 2, 6. 2 and 6 will satisfy. 2 plus 6, 8. So 2 and 6 also solution. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 8 minus 3, 5. So 3 and 5, 3 plus 5, 8. So 3 and 5 is also a solution of this equation. We can take many values of x and corresponding many values of y we can get. So a single linear equation in two variable has infinite number of solutions. If it is option given, one solution or unique solution, second option two solution, third option infinite solution, fourth option no solution, like this. So what will be correct? Infinitely many solutions. So a single linear equation in two variable has infinitely many solutions. Suppose some problem based on 2-digit number. If unit digit of a 2-digit number bx and tens digit by, so therefore 2-digit original number, 2 digits original number. So how we can make 2-digit original number? 10 digit is y, unit digit is x. We will multiply tens digit by 10 and add the unit digit. So 10y plus x. So if in a 2-digit number, unit digit is bx and tens digit by, then 2-digit number we can write 10 into y plus x, 10y plus x. How we will find the reverse number? In a reverse number, this will be unit digit and x will be tens digit. Digit will be reversed. So original number 10y plus x. In case of reverse number, tens digit will become x. So we will write 10 into x and unit digit y. So 10x plus y. So if 2-digit number is given 10y plus x, so how we can form the reverse number, interchange x and y. So it will be 10x plus y. 2-digit number 10y plus x, in the reverse number we will interchange it. So in place of y it will be x, and in place of x it will become y. 10x plus y. Speed of boat and stream related problem. If speed of boat in still water be x kilometer per hour and speed of stream be y kilometer per hour. Speed of boat in still water be x kilometer per hour, speed of stream be y kilometer per hour, then speed of boat down the stream, speed of boat downstream, what will be downstream? Downstream speed will be sum of both the speed x plus y. Downstream means in the direction of stream, so it will be x plus y kilometer per hour. And speed of boat upstream, it will be x minus y kilometer per hour. Down the stream speed will be x plus y, upstream speed will be x minus y kilometer per hour. Suppose in the question it is given speed of boat in still water be 12 kilometer per hour and speed of stream be 5 kilometer per hour. So what will be speed of boat downstream? We will write 12 plus 5 means 17 kilometer per hour. And upstream 12 minus 5, 7 kilometer per hour. So very simple questions will be asked in the paper. So speed of boat and speed of stream both will be added in downstream, and we will take the difference of both in upstream. See next question. If twice a number minus thrice of another number be 2. If twice a number minus thrice of another number be 2 and sum of these numbers be 11. Twice a number minus thrice of another number be 2 and sum of these number be 11. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. Suppose option is given. Seven and 4, 5 and 6, 8 and 3, this question and these options given. How we will do it? Twice a number minus thrice of another number. Let the number be x, another number be y. How we will make equation? 2x minus 3y is equal to 2 and sum of the number is 11, so x plus y is equal to 11. Now we will solve it to find the numbers. So solve it, what will come? Suppose it is equation number 1, equation number 2. So equation 1 plus 3 into equation 2. Equation 1 is 2x minus 3y is equal to 2 and second equation multiplied by 3. So 3x plus 3y is equal to 33. Add it, 3x plus 2x, 5x, 33 plus 2, 35. What will be x? 7. So x will be 7. Now put the value of x in second equation. Put x is equal to 7 in second equation. So 7 plus y is equal to 11. What will be y? 11 minus 7, 4. So x is 7, y is 4. One number is 7, another number is 4. So 7 and 4, this is answer. But when we will make equation and solve it properly, it will take time. With the help of the option, we should try to give the answer. So with the help of answer, how we can make it? See this option. It is given sum of these number is 11. So 7 plus 4 is 11. First one equation satisfied. Twice of the number. So twice of the number means 2 7 are 14. And thrice of another number 3 4 are 12. Their difference is 2. So 2 is coming here. So it means this option is correct. Twice of a number minus. So twice of a number means 2 7 are 14. Minus thrice of another number. Thrice of another number 4. 3 4 are 12. Difference is 2. So 14 minus 12, 2. And their sum is 11. So first one is correct. Here in the second one, 5 plus 6. It also comes 11. But twice of a number means 2 5 are 10. Minus thrice of another number 3 6 are 18. It will come minus 8. So it is not correct. Third one, 8 plus 3, again 11. But twice of a number, 2 into 8 minus 3 into 3. 2 is just 16 minus 9. 7 is coming. 2 is not coming. So second one is correct. So with the help of the option, you can give the answer. If you will solve it properly, so it will take time. And time is only 45 minutes for 25 questions. So we will see some more questions from the indices. See the problem of indices. I have taken few questions from the chapter indices. You know the law of indices. If a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n, we can write m plus n. A to the power m multiplied by a to the power n. So if we multiply it, we will add the power at the same base. So a to the power m plus n. Quotient rule, a to the power m divided by a to the power n. We write m minus n. A to the power m minus n. Power rule, a to the power m whole to the power n. We will multiply both the power m into n. So these are three basic laws of indices, and if power is 0, we write by doing 1. If a to the power x and a to the power y is given, we can compare it. X is equal to y if a not equal to 1. So if a not equal to 1, a to the power x is equal to a to the power y, it will give x is equal to y. Means if base is same, then power will be equal. If power is same, then base will be equal. So we will apply the law of indices to solve it. Suppose the first question, this one 0.008 power 1 by 3. So how we can write? If we remove the decimal, or 0.008, it can be written 0.2 to the power 3. 0.008, it can be written 0.2 to the power 3. 0.2, if you multiply it 3 times, it will come this one. And whole to the power 1 by 3. So power to the power, we will multiply it. So 3 cancel. What will be answer? 0.2. See the second one. Cube root x to the power 12. So it is given in the radical form. Write it in the exponential form. X to the power 12, 1 by 3. X to the power 12 whole to the power 1 by 3. 3 is written here, so 1 by 3. If 4 is written, we will write 1 by 4. Because nth root of a, we write a to the power 1 by n. So x to the power 12 cube root, so x to the power 12 to the power 1 by 3 is equal to x to the power p. We have to solve for x. So power to the power, again multiply, 3 4 ja 12. X to the power 4, x to the power p. Both sides same base. So what will be value of p? P is equal to 4. Power will be equal. So base is same, so power will be equal. P is equal to 4. See third one. 4 to the power 2x, 1 by 64. Again we will make both sides base equal, then compare the power. So 4 to the power 2x, 64 can be written 2 to the power 6. 64 means 2 to the power 6. 4 can be written 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2, 4. Whole to the power 2x, and take it upside, we will write 2 to the power minus 6. Power to the power, multiplied 4x, 2 to the power minus 6. So compare both sides base same. So what will be 4x? Minus 6. X will be minus 6 by 4. 2 3 ja, 2 4 ja, minus 3 by 2. So firstly make both sides base same, then equate the power. We will get answer. So it was question number 3. Now see question number 4. 3 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 81 into 3 to the power 5. We have to find x. 3 to the power x plus 1. 81 can be written 3 to the power 4. 81 can be written 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 5. So 3 to the power x plus 1. Both have same base. Multiply it. We will add the power. 4 plus 5, 9. Again both sides same base. So equate the power. X plus 1 is equal to 9. X will be 9 minus 1, 8. So value of x will be 8. Next question, question number 5. See question number 5. 8 to the power 2 by 3. Write it in the exponential form. 8 means 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 2 by 3 plus 5 into 1 by 5 to the power minus 1. So make the power positive, we will take the reciprocal. So it will be 5 by 1 into 3 to the power 0. 3 to the power 0 means 1. 5 into here power minus 1, make it plus 1, so we will take reciprocal. Power to the power we will multiply, so cancel it. 2 to the power 2, 4. 5 into 5, 25. 25 plus 4, 29 will be answer. See the last question. If a is equal to b to the power x, b is equal to c to the power y, c is equal to a to the power z, then what will be the value of x, y, z? See last question. A is equal to b to the power, a is equal to b to the power x, and what is the value of b? C to the power y. So write here c to the power y. In place of b, put the value of b, c to the power y, whole to the power x. Power to the power we will multiply it to c to the power xy. And what is the value of c? A to the power z. Write here a to the power z and whole to the power xy. Power to the power we will multiply. So a is equal to a to the power xy z. Here power is 1. So both sides same base a. So equate the power. What will be value of xy z? It will be 1. So I have taken the revision of 2 chapters, simultaneous linear equation and indices. So revise yourself these 2 chapters. I will give some questions for the practice. You can see it from the campus care. In the next video, I will take the revision of indices and factorization. Okay, thank you class.